Hey students, it's Mrs. T, and you made it to week 2. So Drop and Add is not over yet, and so some of you might be joining us in week 2. And if you are, you aren't exempt from week 1. All of the videos in the week 1 folder are there for you to watch and pay attention to and take notes on. The first 3 videos go over the syllabus and what some of the assignments are that you're going to be required to complete this semester and how to keep track of those assignments and when they're due, etc. Which ones you can skip sometimes and why. And then also there's one video lesson about the content of our class in the week 1 folder. That should be the 4th video in the week 1 folder, and you are required to watch that too. So if you are just now joining us in week 2, or if you skipped the reaction paper opportunity from week 1, you won't have that to do for week 1. And that's what that 4th video was for back in the week 1 folder, in case anybody wanted to go ahead and start the content of the class and write a reaction paper for the first week of class. Most people don't do that, so that's no problem. If you are just now joining us, you haven't missed anything. There are 15 weeks left in the semester, and you only have to do 10 reaction papers, so there's 5 more built-in skips that you can do this particular semester. But you are required to watch that video anyway, that lesson anyway, before you watch the lessons from this week, because it's the foundation for what you need to know to understand the progression of the class as we go into new topics and deeper topics this second week of class. And of course, you've got my cell phone number. If you haven't texted me already, you need to do that and get connected to me that way, because that's how we will converse this semester personally. I mean, we'll talk on the phone sometimes too, and through these videos, obviously, but I need you to make sure and text me so that I can get a message to you quickly, or you can get a message to me quickly if we ever need to do that. Okay, so also I need to tell you a little bit about week 2 content. Not only do you need to make sure you go back and have thorough notes from the 4th video in the week 1 folder, you need to start your notebook or your file of notes, however you're going to do it. You need to start that with that 4th video from the week 1 folder. But the information that we're going to hit the ground running with in the week 2 folder is going to be central, going to be vital for you to have thorough notes and a good understanding of it so that you can complete project 1 successfully. That's right, this is only week 2, but at the end of week 2, I'm going to make project 1 available to you so you can see what it's all about and see the connection between what I'm asking you to do in project 1 and the content of the lessons in week 2, and then we'll have a little bit more content in week 3 that you're going to need to know to be able to apply it to the work you do in project 1. And then project 1 will be due the 4th week of class. So don't freak out that I'm assigning you a project in the 2nd week of class. I'm giving it to you so you can see what is required and make sure you're very well prepared and have plenty of time to complete it. But then it won't be due until the 4th week of class. So you've got a good 10 days, 12 days, something like that, from the day I make the project available to you to the day that it's actually due. So be on the lookout for that. There will be an announcement in Blackboard about that. And please remember, all of the content for all of our class assignments are going to be in folders on the course content link, or through the course content link that you see. If you're looking at a computer screen, you'll see it like on the left-hand side of the computer screen when you are looking at our Blackboard class. Click on course content and you will see a weekly folder for each of the weeks in our class, and even a separate folder for each of the projects and the midterm and the final test and stuff like that. So make sure that you check that often, check your announcements. If you are just joining me and were not part of our class last week, you need to go back and read every single one of the announcements from day 1 until now. And just when you read an announcement, if it tells you to do something, stop and do it. Then read the next announcement. If it tells you to do something, stop and do it, because it's a progression, okay? So I think there's been maybe like 3 announcements or something like that in our class so far. So you don't have to go back far, but make sure the announcements tell you to do something. Make sure you do it, because it is a part of the success plan that you should have for our class this semester. Okay, text me with questions, and please make sure that you are ready with your notebook or your typing skills or whatever when you're watching the weekly lessons, because you need um, very thorough notes from these weekly lessons so that you can complete Project 1 successfully. I'll see you in class. Bye.